Hello very much. My name is Hanif Taki, and in this video, I will tell you about something a little bit personal, and that is about my love life. Let me preface this by saying I have been single my whole life. I have never been in a relationship. I've never been with anyone romantically. I've never experienced the feeling of love. I mean, like romantic love. Platonic love, here and there, yes, but romantic love, girl, never experienced that. And there are a few reasons why I've never kind of like been in a relationship. I feel like my number one problem is just because I'm low-key chopped. Again, I feel like my low self-esteem is like the number one kind of like wall that's like separating me with like being in a relationship. Because like my self-esteem is just like so low to the point where I can't even imagine that there's gonna be like someone's someone's gonna be in love with like me, this person, like you, like me right now. Like you cannot be for real. Like there are people out there that are like better for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. No, that's what I would have thought about like the person that's gonna be like in love with me. That's how low my self-esteem is. It's just kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And just like, yeah, being in a relationship is just like complicated, I would say. You know? Um, and I'm just not really good with communication. Like, like I just cannot imagine the talking stage with like someone and just hey, like what's up? Like how are you doing? Like, do you like me? I just don't want to sound so desperate in front of like someone else. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And imagine if I got rejected. Now, let me tell you, rejection, I feel like it's good. Rejection is good. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a part of character development. Of course. Of course. Same thing with like breakup, but I will talk about breakup later. But yeah, rejected. Rejection is good. Everyone, like every once in a while, we should like experience being rejected just to kind of like see how we are kind of like coping with that feeling, or like how are we gonna handle that rejection, because there are a lot of people out there that are like so like used to being rejected that it's like okay, like it's just like a regular thing. But like for me, I have not been rejected a few times, but not with people, for probably like for like work. I or like internship, I've tried to apply it like on one company and I got rejected, and it hurt. It hurt. And or like I got rejected by like my dream college. It hurt. It hurt a little bit. And imagine getting rejected by like a whole ass person, like another human being. That would hurt so bad. But again, I feel like it's good for a character development. Yes. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not ready to be in a relationship, I would say. I'm just happy to be alone. I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not saying like um I'm like, oh my God, I'm miserable being single or anything, but like yeah, there are a few days here and there that where I'm like, I feel like having someone would be perfect. I feel like having someone would be good. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I know this is gonna like contradict with my uh reason of like not being in a relationship, because like I said that my communication is gonna be bad, but I feel like it would be so good to just like have someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? like let's say you're just kind of like really tired about your day and you just kind of like open your phone and you're like, oh my God, like, hey, I'm just like really tired. Like, I just want to tell you about today and this and that. Like, that would be so perfect because like I've never had like a person that I can tell about my day and everything. I've always been I've always been a second choice. Who can relate? Who can relate? But yeah, I've always been a second choice. I've never been like a first choice for someone else. Probably only sorry, probably only for like my parents. Yeah, I'm probably like their first choice, but for like I just want to be a first choice for like a stranger, which is like a for like a someone else, like a stranger that I know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I crave. I feel like to be known, like like to be known, to be seen. Because like to be loved is to be loved is to be known. To be loved is to be seen. To be loved is to be noticed. Like oh my God, that's what I crave. I just want to like have someone that's like care about my feeling. Because I feel like nobody knows me. I feel like nobody knows me. The only person that knows me is myself and my journal, of course. I just be telling everything to my journal. But yeah, I just want to have someone that like remembers like little details about me and like what's like my favorite thing and everything like that. Like that would be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like being in a relationship is not just as easy as, remembering someone's birthday or like talking after like a long day or something. Like it's not gonna be as easy as that. And I'm not ready to face that kind of like challenge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And it's crazy because again, I've been single my whole life, yet my friends, yeah, yeah, my friends are in relationships, yet they ask like relationship advice to me. Ironic. Ironic. Again, yeah, they'd be like, oh yeah, like my boyfriend is like this and that. I'm like, okay, girl, like this is what you should do. This is not how he should do. This is not how he should behave or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, girl, I just be saying things. I just be saying things just because like I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I've never experienced those feelings. I've never encountered that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But I guess I'm just gonna be like that one single friend who's gonna be like I will always be that single friend that's how do I say this? Where's my phone? I wrote this in my notes. I will always I will always hold on, let me check. I am and will probably always be that one single friend who'll be giving a relationship advice to their friends. I guess that's gonna be me. I guess it's gonna be like I'm just gonna like single my whole life. I have accepted that fate, I would say. Again, I'm just not confident enough to like go out and like ask someone out. And I just hate the fact that men is like the one that should be kind of like make the first move. And who set that system up? I don't know. I'm just not confident enough and be like, hey, like what's up? Like, do you want to go out or something? Like, I can't. I can't do that. I can't do that. I don't know. But yeah, I do want to be in a relationship. I feel like if you ask me, do I want to be in a relationship? Like I do. I want to have someone. I want to have like someone that cares about me. I know my parents care about me, but like I want like those romantic feelings. Ugh. I want to experience that. Because like, girl, if I could choose, if I could kind of like go back, I would love to go back to my teenage years and experience like teenage love. Because like I didn't get to experience teenage love. And I want to experience those teenage love, like those cringy and like really disgusting and like weird teenager type of love, and you go out and do some random stuff. Like I want to do that. But again, I was just too scared to talk to people and like getting to know other people. I'm just like, I don't know. That's not me, Loki. But yeah, not only that, it's probably just because I'm a little fruity. Oh, what's up? What's up? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, my love life, it's been miserable, but I'm okay with it. I feel like I have accepted the fact that I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Also, wait. Another thing is that why I want to be in a relationship is just because I want to relate so bad to the music, songs, films that I watch, music that I listen to. I want to relate. I want to relate. I want to cry to a song. I feel like it's gonna be so good crying to a song. You know what I'm saying? Because like for this long time, I've been listening to a lot of albums and everything. I just don't feel the album. I just don't feel the songs. Why? Because I don't understand. I have never felt those feelings. I've never experienced those kind of like relationships and everything. I've never been through a big. I've never been I've never been through a breakup. So I don't know how it feels. Like, is it that bad that you're like making songs about it and like crying and everything? I don't know. I've never cried to a song. Because like most of the songs that I listen to are like about relationship, about breaking up and everything. But yeah, the only song that I've cried to is the new Rosalia's song, Magnolias. It was like one day I woke up crying, like literally I was sleeping, and then I just like started crying, like, and then I woke up, and then I was like, oh my God. I think I was dreaming about death or something, and then I was like, let me continue this crying, and then I played Magnolias by Rosalia. Tírame magnolias, tírame magnolias. Sad as fuck. I cried, but yeah, but again, it's just because, and the song is about death. It's about like I'm dead, like I'm dead. Like throw me magnolias and like protect my name, protect like. But yeah, the song that I relate to is about death. And I want to relate to a song, like a love song. Yeah, I mean, I can relate to like a love song, but it's only about a crush, I would say. Max. You know what I'm saying? I was like this song by Conan Gray. You know that I love you. Is it unbelieving? Did you love me too? Something like that. Yeah, I, I can only relate to like love songs. I want to relate to like breakup songs so bad and like cry. I bet it feels so good relating to a song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And again, breaking up, yeah, I wanna go through it at least once in my life. Why? Again, character development. I just want to see how will I kind of like cope with that? Like what will I do, and like how will I kind of like react to that? Will I kind of like be depressed? Will I be like locking myself in my room for like a week and cry? Will I don't know, like what will I do? I'm just kind of like I wanna know those feelings. But again, I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I just want to feel the breakup. Like how bad could it be? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kind of like curious. Yeah, but that's one that's one topic about relationship. And now we're moving on to the next topic. A little bit more sensitive, a little bit more. I feel like this is like a critique to society. hmm I want to talk about the hypocrisy that nobody talks about. Okay, here's the thing. I live in Indonesia. Okay, and Indonesia is a country where the majority of people that live in it are Muslim. Okay, and somehow we claim to be like this religious people and everything, right? Yet we are kind of like crossing a lot of lines. We are committing a lot of sinful actions, yet we're not being consistent. Hold on. No. Okay, basically what I want to say is that okay, this is gonna be like a sensitive topic, so if you don't like about like sensitive topic like religion and like people and like critique or anything, just skip or like close the video, okay? I want to talk about like a particular community, starting with L and then like a G and then B and then C and then Q and then like IA plus community, that one community, right? And the people in it, okay? And I want to talk about how the society, especially in the Muslim Indonesians, view those people. Here's the thing, okay? I have seen a lot of people are like, oh yeah, fuck gay people, fuck homosexuals or like things like that, right? But in reality, they are also still committing sinful actions, or at least like not being equal with their hating system. I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I want to preface this by saying like there are a few kind of like levels to like being gay. Okay, one is like you only like know your sexual orientation. Like, oh yeah, like I don't like women or I don't like men or like I'm bisexual or something like that, right? And there are people who are actually doing it, like being in a relationship or like engaging in sexual uh intercourse and everything, right? But again, there are also people who are just like, oh yeah, I guess I don't really like women. Okay. Or like I guess I don't really like men or something like that. Right. There are people that are not doing the actions, but they just know that they just have preference. But again, there are also people who are engaging in those activities, right? And I feel like there are a lot of Muslims out there in Indonesia that are like very hateful or like yeah, very hateful towards gay people in general, just because being gay is a sin. You know what I'm saying? They, when there are a lot of people out there, Muslims, who are also committing sinful actions. Now, example would be like this. This is the one that I hate the most. That is like being, that's like what, that has been kind of like normalized. Just relationship in general, like heterosexual relationship, dating, pacaran in Indonesian, right? Like it's so normalized when it's actually a sin. And people are not hating towards those people when when pacaran itself is like a sin, and it's like and I just hate the normalization. I don't hate the fact that those Muslims hate gay people, but I just hate the fact that they only hate gay people because it's a sin, but they're not hating on straight people for being in a relationship when it's also a sin. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just like not equal. I'm not trying to like normalize that particular community or like normalizing gay people or anything, but like I just want you to be like consistent. If you hate gay people, then you also have to hate people who are committing sins in general. If you hate gay people because it's a sin, then you should also hate straight people who are in a relationship because that's also a sin. Or people who are skipping prayers. People who are like, subuh, let me not do that. Zuhur, let me skip that low key. Asar, I'm not doing that. Maghrib, whatever. Isha, I'm sleepy. I'm not gonna sleep. Like you should also hate those people. But why are you guys only hating on gay people? Because it's a sin? What about the other sins? People, Muslims who go to the club, Muslims who, again, just like having sex outside marriage, just like heterosexual, like sexual intercourse. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's not equal. It's not equal. And again, I'm not trying to normalize that particular community. I just hate the fact that you guys are not being equal. You know, if you want to hate those people, then you should also hate those people, you know, corrupting. And yes, I'm looking at you, the government. I don't know. I don't know. It's just kind of like bothering me a little bit, you know? Well, yeah, I hate gay people. I hate gay people and this, but like they're also committing sinful actions. Like, be for real. Get yourself a mirror and see yourself. Like, be more aware with your surroundings. You know, you're also committing sinful actions. And also, again, being gay, there's a level. If you're only like, oh yeah, have a preference. Let's say you're a guy and you're like, oh yeah, I don't really like women. I like men. But you're not doing anything, but you're not in a relationship, you're not engaging in sexual intercourse or like being in a relationship or like doing anything. You're not doing the actions. You're just having a preference. That's not a sin. You can look that up. I'm not gonna lie. You can look that up. What considered a sin is your action. Okay? So again, if you are doing it, that's a sin. But there are people out there that are just like, oh yeah, I don't like I have a preference. I'm gay. I'm a lesbian, but like I just don't do anything. And that's not a sin. And it's just again, I just hate the fact that people are not seeing gay people as like human when they are also human. It's just like again, we just have preference. It's not again, it's not like something that we can control. You know, liking someone, you're again, yeah, you can't control who you love. You can't control who you like, who you're attracted to. So, mhm. The hypocrisy is kind of crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Indonesian people, we say like we are so like religious or whatever, but like again, people still skipping prayers and like smoking, drinking. They only draw the line on being gay and eating pork. I literally have written this on my notes. Let me read this. Let me read this. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Muslims out here be in a forbidden relationship, heavy on this one since it's so normalized here. Skipping prayers, cussing out, taking people's money and rights, hooking up, cheating on y'all's partners, going to the club and drinking, sexually assaulting kids. Yes, I'm looking at you, pesantren people. Not the kids, but again, I'm not like generalizing. Is that a word? But like, yeah, looking at you, looking at you, corrupting, spreading misinformations, disrespecting other people, discriminating the minority. Okay, okay, like I've seen a lot of like Muslim people being like, attacking the church just because allegedly they don't have a permit to build a church there. When in reality, uh, there are a lot of mosques that don't have a permit. Okay, but yeah, discriminating the minority, but somehow y'all draw the line on being gay. Something's not adding up. This country is heavily based on religion, but y'all's actions are not reflecting that fact. Like, not trying to normalize LGBTQ or anything, but I think y'all got bigger fish to fry. Need to address the elephant in the room. This issue got me mentioning animals somehow. This is a fact, and some of y'all are not ready for this conversation. Yeah, I feel like again, you just have to kind of like be aware of your surroundings. If you want to hate other people, Hate the sin, not the people. That's all I have to say about it. If you want to hate someone for being gay, what about you also hate someone that is corrupting money? What about someone who is like, what about you? You're hating. You're a hater. You know what I'm saying? You're also being a sin. Why don't you kind of like give advice or anything? Like do it with like a positive approach, not just like fuck you, you're gay. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, like you're going to hell. What about other people who are skipping prayers? What about people who are again like like there are a lot of Muslims out here that are just like Muslim on the identity card, on the ID card or whatever, right? Islam KTP. But they be skipping prayers and like they be again, it's the pacaran though. That's what I hate the most. Yeah. Why is it so normalized? Yeah, like do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a girlfriend? Like no, that's a sin. That's a sin. But people seem to be okay with it because it's straight, because it's like, you know, girl, no, no. If you wanna hate gay people, be equal. You should also hate those people who are committing sinful actions. You just have to be equal. Be equal. Okay? Again, I just hate to see uh comments on like Instagram or whatever being like, this is penyimpangan or whatever. Yes, it's low key penyimpangan. It's like it's against the norm. But here's the thing. What about corruption? What about violence? What about again corruption? The government. Why are we not taking any actions? Okay? The police. Oh my God, you guys. I saw like a news. I don't know if it's real, but the police in like Bandung or something are gonna take actions on like the fanboys. Y'all got bigger fish to fry. Why don't you take the fucking corruptors? Why don't you guys, girl, do fucking better. Do fucking better. Y'all gonna out here taking fanboys to the fucking jail. What about the fucking corruptors taking our money? Like, let's address the elephant in the room, okay? Y'all be horsing around and not doing the real job. Just saying. I'm just really tired of this shit, okay? And I just want to end this by saying, I guess I don't like women. I like men. Take that information however you like. Interpret that how you want. But thank you so much, and I'm gonna be canceled after this. So thank you.